Okay, this is March 16th, 2011, and it is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, we're going to take a look at the Euro-Dollar 1 hour chart. And as we know, we have the inverse, the ABC pattern to the upside. Right now, we are sitting on the channel trend line, and it just keeps rejecting it each time it touches it, it seems. Price comes down, touches the 38.60, bounces back up, and has been closing above the trend line. Now, whether it does tonight or not, I don't know, but we'll have to see. So there's always the threat that price can come down, especially with everything going on in Japan. But looking at the 4-hour chart, let's take a look at that. If you notice, this is yesterday's 4 p.m. candle right here. And this is today's 4 p.m. candle. So, if you notice, they look pretty much alike. I'm thinking as long as this 38.84 holds, that longs are good. Below that, I think we probably will come down and take out this low here. So, we're still in an ABC to the long side on a 4-hour chart in this specific moment. Although I do see an M pattern being formed, which could bring the price back down. So that's why I say if you're long or you go long, you probably want to close your trade if it comes down below this 38.87 area. Or 84 area, somewhere in there, because chances are then we will see a decline to this trend line here on the 4-hour chart, and we can see where that comes from way back here. So let me pull this over a little bit. It comes from way back here, so there is that possibility. So if you're long, just be very careful and with your stops. But now when we look at the 1-hour chart, I take a look at this. Now today I had a little boo-boo because I went long. Well, let's look at the 30-minute first. We had a 30-minute ABC off the 50%, made some pips on that. Then price came down to the 61.8. I bought it there, and the price ended up continuing down, so I exited for about a 30 pip loss. But I thought about keeping the trade and adding at the 786 and putting a stop below the 100%. That's what I do a lot of times. But with everything going on in Japan, you just never know, if this thing can just turn and tank. So using caution is the best. You can make up 30 pips a lot quicker than you can make up 80. So that's what I'm looking at. So anyways, it did come down and make an ABC off the 50%, took some pips off of that, came down to the 61.8, held, then slammed through there, and now we're still just holding this 786 right now. It almost looks like it's forming a head and shoulders pattern. So it's possible price could get up to this level, form a head and shoulders pattern, and go down from there. I'm not real sure. That's an area that if you are long, you really want to keep a watch on, this 39.33 area. So, but I think above that area, it's free and clear. Then we look at this 1-hour chart, and we did have a reversal signal here with it to head back up, and that's why another reason why I'm looking for it to head back up. Maybe not real far, maybe just to test the 50 EMA on the 1-hour chart, which is near the area I was talking about on the 30-minute chart. Could be forming a head and shoulders pattern at that level. We got to keep an eye out for it. It kind of has the look of that. And again, if you're long below this 38.84, I probably would just exit the trade, or even this low here, because we do have that threat of this 4-hour possible M formation and test of this channel trend line here. It's tedious trading lately, it really is. It's not easy, but it'll become better eventually. So we just have to hang in there, and we just have to take our pips when we get them. Take, small losses, and take your pips when you can get them. Use stops, but eventually it'll get easier. So that's what I'm looking at, and on the 15-minute chart, don't really see a whole lot, other than 15-minute chart appears to be forming a head and shoulders to the downside. So again, just be careful and use tight stop losses, because once we get below this 38.84 level again, we could come on down. Okay, so but to wrap it up, we still are in ABC longs on the 4-hour and the daily, and actually still on the 1-hour chart also. That'll be the 1-hour chart. ABC long will be void below this FE0 at 38.54. So this is March 15th, 2011.